Thank you, Preppy, for making this an easy program for me and for my family as well. It's tough being a full-time parent, being a full-time worker, a full-time husband, and just a full-time provider. So it was tough, but overall, I'm happy with the program. I feel that I learned a lot. I feel that I'm ready to take on the next steps that come for me career-wise. I feel confident. I'm happy. And overall, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My name is Francis Cortez. I'm 34 years old and originally from New York, but I live here now in Southern California. I enrolled in the Surgical Tech Program, and I want to say I enrolled in about maybe 3 months ago. My current career is as a GI tech full time. I wanted to transition into a surgical tech program and in the future be a certified surgical tech just to make my resume more appealing if ever I want to move to a different state. I was looking around for surgical tech programs for about 2 to 3 months. I did come across Preppy, but I first was only my had my eyes dead set on doing a long-term program, maybe like a community college or like a 4-year degree. But with my current living situation and family situation, I needed something a tad faster. And Preppy was ideal because it was all online. Now, there were others that you can do online, but this program that I found, Preppy, was more for you got a lot more for the bang for your buck. Essentially, it wasn't too expensive, but it also wasn't cheap either. So it was just right in the middle where I felt comfortable paying full price. The top three things I loved about Preppy was first and foremost was uh, the online program itself and the structure of it, the layout of it. Very easy to navigate, very rudimentary, just very straight to your point, nothing extra. And I just love the fact that once you were done with one chapter, you were allotted the next one. So it didn't give you a whole bunch of information all at once. You had to do everything step by step. And I like that. The second thing I liked about it was the price point. Um, Although it wasn't the cheapest out there, but it also wasn't the most expensive. And I really love that a lot, especially for my live situation right now. And I think the third one I really felt comfortable, which I honestly would mention probably this should be number one, but it's just the fact that it's accredited through Auburn University. Auburn University is a very pristine, distinguished university, and I felt very comfortable making my decision with Preppy because of that. Preppy prepared me for the certification exam with a lot of information given to me and also not taking away the information. I can always look back at the information and study it. And if I ever have any questions, I can always ask my mentor about certain aspects of the program. So I feel comfortable and I feel excited about taking the test. I do not feel comfortable just yet on being job ready, but that's just because I have to take a couple extra steps before I get there. Externship and national exam. But I do feel comfortable with the information that I was given in order to take those steps to become comfortable and be job ready. I feel this is a good program overall. I feel that it was very easy to navigate. So once I get my feet wet with the externship program, and once I'm able to pass that test, I will be job ready. I would recommend Preppy to anybody looking for a career change. If you're in the medical field like I am already and have been in the same position for a few years now, and you want something new, you want something exciting, but can't quite afford to be a full-time student or even a part-time student, this is the best way to go. You're still able to work full-time, but you're still able to take online classes at night or during the day, in between breaks, whatnot, etc. Thank you, Preppy, for making this an easy program for me and for my family as well. It's tough being a full-time parent, being a full-time worker, a full-time husband, and just a full-time provider. So it was tough, but overall, I'm happy with the program. I feel that I learned a lot. I feel that I'm ready to take on the next steps that come for me career-wise. I feel confident. I'm happy. And overall, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.